Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater, and I'm here today to introduce you to the brand new Symphony Studio audio interfaces from Apogee. The Apogee Symphony I/O, now in its Mark II iteration, has been a standard-setting audio interface and converter solution for several years. Apogee has a decades-long history and legacy of providing some of the best-sounding analog-to-digital and digital-to-analog solutions going back to the days when they offered upgrades for the original reel-to-reel digital tape machines when they first came on the scene. Through the years, they've continued to improve and upgrade their technology, bringing us to the incredibly versatile and configurable Symphony I/O Mark II I just mentioned, which is the interface they currently offer, along with the amazing little Symphony desktop USB-C audio interface, which I personally love and I use one in my studio. And while the Symphony I/O Mark II continues to be the go-to high-end solution for many studios, Apogee has taken a hard look at the modern workflows and requirements of today's musician-based, composer-based, project, mixing, and immersive studios, and has created a new family of audio interfaces specifically designed to address those needs. I'm talking about the all-new Symphony Studio series of USB-C audio interfaces from Apogee. These interfaces are notable because they still contain all of the uncompromising sound quality we expect from Apogee, with Symphony Mark II grade A to D and D to A converters mated with Apogee's crystal clear, transparent microphone preamps, which offer an incredible 75 dB of gain. Each interface has two independent 0-ohm headphone outputs and includes onboard hardware-based DSP for speaker calibration, including EQ, delay, and bass management, with, depending on the specific Symphony Studio model you choose, from stereo up to 9.1.6 Dolby Atmos configurations and support for up to 2 subwoofers. You get Control 2 software included for driving up to 16 Apogee monitor workflows and support for the optional Apogee Control hardware remote. On the input side, you also get the Symphony Studio channel strip, which runs on the Symphony Studio's hardware DSP as well. The specs for these interfaces are, as you'd expect from Apogee, stellar. To give you just a small taste, equivalent input noise is less than 127 dB with 127 dB output dynamic range. There are sample rates up to 192 kHz, bit depth up to 24-bit, switchable plus 4 dBu or minus 10 dBV levels, and support for both Mac and Windows platforms. Each Symphony Studio interface is a single rack space unit, and there are 3 models available, each designed for specific studio applications and workflows. The Symphony Studio 8x8 gives you 8 highly transparent Apogee mic line preamps on the inputs, as well as 8 line outputs, all utilizing that onboard DSP I mentioned earlier. This is a great solution for home, project, and pro studios supporting diverse recording and mixing workflows. For composers, immersive mixers, songwriters, and studios whose primary focus is overdubbing or that require minimal input channels, there's the 2x12 with 2 mic line preamps, 12 line outputs, and support for up to 7.1.4 Atmos monitoring. For a broad range of input and output requirements, the Symphony Studio 8x16 offers 8 mic line inputs, as well as a whopping 16 line outputs for up to 9.1.6 Atmos monitoring, or for driving multiple stereo, surround, and immersive monitoring configurations. The focus with all of the Symphony Studio interfaces is on pristine audio capture quality and maximum output and monitoring versatility and sound quality. If you're looking for an interface that can instantly elevate your composing, tracking, or mixing studio, and that can do so at a surprisingly affordable price, then look no further than the all-new Symphony Studio USB audio interfaces from Apogee. Now, I'll be coming to you soon with a deep dive demo, but to get full information right now, head on over to sweetwater.com, or better yet, reach out to your Sweetwater sales engineer for info and to have your questions answered on the Symphony Studio interfaces or on any of Apogee's class-leading products. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater.